Mizoram's political debate continued to gather momentum over the weekend, with fresh criticism directed at the state government over reassignment of ministerial responsibilities involving Cabinet Minister Pvt. Sabdanga. On Saturday, June 20th, Senior Leader of the Mizoram Pradesh Congress Committee and Senior Vice President Pulel Nunmoya Tsuaongo raised questions about the decision taken by the government. During his tour of several areas including Lunglei, Tualte, Tlabung, Khohai, Sialhok, Biate, East Lungdar, Mualteng, and Kolailung, he alleged that the reshuffle was designed to benefit certain individuals rather than follow proper administrative principles. His remarks came just a day after former Tourism Minister and MNF Youth President Pu Robert Romoya Roite criticized the government's handling of the ropeway and skywalk project investigation. He accused the government of creating political distractions instead of focusing on important public concerns. With both opposition parties now actively questioning the government's decisions, the issue has become one of the most discussed political topics in Mizoram and is expected to remain at the center of political debate in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, residents of Tlabung continue to struggle with fuel shortage that has now lasted for more than a month. The crisis began after road sections connecting Lunglei and Tlabung suffered extensive damage, making them unsafe for fuel tankers and other heavy vehicles. Alternative diversion routes were created, but these too have become difficult to use. According to operators of Punte filling station, the only fuel outlet serving the town, diesel stocks have already run out completely. As of Friday, June 19th, only around 1,700 liters of petrol remained available. To prevent complete exhaustion of supplies, fuel is now being rationed. Four-wheeled vehicles are receiving only 5 liters each, while motorcycles and scooters are being limited to 2 liters. The situation has once again highlighted the challenges faced by remote areas during the monsoon season, where damaged roads can quickly affect transportation, trade, and essential services. In Shillong, Chief Minister Pulel Duama used an important regional meeting to seek greater international development support for Mizoram and the Northeast region. The Chief Minister attended a seminar titled Leveraging Externally Aided Projects in the Northeastern States. The program was organized by the Department of Economic Affairs under the Union Ministry of Finance. During his address, Pulel Duama requested an increase in the funding ceiling available for externally aided projects. He pointed out that Mizoram has already benefited from support provided by major international agencies, including the World Bank, the Asian Development Bank, IFAD, JICA, and the New Development Bank. The Chief Minister said such partnerships have helped the state implement important development projects and could play an even greater role in the future. While in Shillong, he also visited the under-construction Mizoram Patient Lodge located near Negrim's Hospital. The facility is being built with financial support from the Northeastern Council amounting to Rs 4.19 crore. Once completed, it will provide accommodation for up to 60 patients and attendants traveling from Mizoram to Shillong for medical treatment. Officials discussed additional requirements for the facility, including security arrangements, furnishing and support facilities for family members accompanying patients. A major urban development package has been announced for Lunglei. Speaking at the press conference held at Lunglei Circuit House on Saturday, June 20th, Urban Development and Poverty Alleviation Minister Pvt. Sabdanga revealed plans for projects worth more than Rs 53.87 crore. The proposed works cover a wide range of civic infrastructure. They include construction of a new LMC complex, a transport hub, the Ramthar AOC market shed, multi-level parking facilities, upgrades to Sai Kuti Hall, and redevelopment of Lunglei Park. Additional projects include construction of public toilets, improvement of footpaths, drainage upgrades, and establishment of a biomedical waste management facility. The minister also announced that revenue generated from several of these projects would be managed through the Lunglei Municipal Council, allowing local authorities to take a greater role in future urban development and maintenance activities. Improving internet and mobile connectivity across Mizoram has become a major focus for the state's Telecom Advisory Committee. A meeting chaired by Lok Sabha Member of Parliament Pu Richard Vanel Mangaya on Friday, June 19, reviewed the current status of telecommunication service in the state. During the meeting, BSNL officials were urged to ensure that every village in Mizoram received reliable network coverage. The Member of Parliament pointed out that internet connectivity is no longer a luxury but an essential requirement for implementing government programs. He said schemes such as PM Poshan, NREGA, and many digital governance services depend heavily on stable internet access. BSNL informed the committee that 4G services have already been installed at 111 locations across Mizoram. In addition, another 30 sites have been completed under the National 4G Saturation Project. Officials hope these improvements will help bridge the digital gap between urban and rural communities. Mizoram's newly elected Rajya Sabha member, Pu Tlabung has promised to represent the state with dedication and sincerity in Parliament. Speaking during a felicitation program organized by the ZPM General Headquarters on Friday, he thanked party leaders and supporters for the confidence they placed in him. Pu Tlabung described the recent concluded Rajya Sabha election as one of the toughest political contests he had experienced. He pledged to work closely with Mizoram's Lok Sabha Member of Parliament, Pu Richard Vanel Mangaya, to protect and promote the interests of the state in New Delhi. His term in the Rajya Sabha is expected to begin after the tenure of outgoing member Pu Vanel Vena ends on July 18. Election officials in Mizoram have reported significant progress in the special intensive revision of electoral rolls. As of 8 o'clock on the morning of Sunday, June 21st, all eligible enumeration forms in the 29 South Tuipui Assembly constituency under Nathial district had been successfully digitized. Officials stated that out of 16,478 forms distributed, a total of 15,429 were digitized successfully. The remaining 1,049 forms involved categories such as absentee voters, shifted voters, deceased persons, or duplicate entries. Authorities have announced that the draft electoral roll will be published on July 4th. Citizens will then have until August 4th to submit claims and objections before the final list is prepared. International Yoga Day was celebrated across Mizoram on Sunday, June 21st, with thousands of people participating in programs promoting fitness and healthy living. One of the largest outreach activities was organized by the 2 Mizo Battalion NCC. Simultaneous events were conducted in Lunglei, Siaha, Lunglei, and Tongte involving nearly 800 cadets. At the state-level celebration held in Zokhosang, Governor General Dr. Vijay Kumar Singh joined Health Minister Pila Rinpui and around 300 participants. This year's theme was Yoga for Healthy Aging. Organizers said the events aimed to encourage healthier lifestyles and increase awareness about the importance of physical activity and mental well-being. Health Minister Pila Rinpui has announced plans to strengthen healthcare delivery in remote parts of Mizoram. The announcement came during a review meeting involving the Directorate of Health Services and the National Health Mission. The minister said the government plans to procure vehicles for medical officers serving in difficult and remote locations. According to her, better transportation will help doctors reach communities more effectively and improve monitoring of public health programs. She also called on health officials to intensify efforts to reduce maternal and infant mortality rates and to strengthen ongoing tuberculosis elimination programs across the state. Teachers from aided high schools have expressed concerns over recent changes in the provincialization policy. During the 15th General Conference of the Mizoram Government Ad hoc Aided High School Teachers Association held in Aizawl, members adopted several resolutions regarding the issue. The association opposed the government's decision to reverse provincialization status for certain schools and demanded restoration of previous arrangements. Members also called for wider implementation of provisions intended to support schools in rural areas. In addition, the association questioned the criteria currently being used for schools' upgradation and provincialization decisions. The matter is expected to remain under discussion between the education stakeholders and the government in the coming months. And finally, amid concerns over transportation disruptions during the monsoon season, The Food Corporation of India has assured residents that adequate food stocks are available in Mizoram. Officials said warehouses across the state currently hold 24,858 metric tons of rice and wheat. A further 20,032 metric tons are expected to arrive during June and July. According to the corporation, these reserves are significant to meet the state's requirement for approximately 4 months. The assurance comes as heavy rainfalls continue to affect transportation networks in several districts and raises concerns about possible supply disruptions. Those were the major developments from across Mizoram. Thank you for watching.